Good evening. My name is Jerry, Watchdog Group Corporation. I want to share some experience that I went through in 2025 and some issue that I will discuss in different segments. I'm going to try to cut the complete video to segments so that way I don't bore you for a long period of time. My intention is to summarize what I and my neighbors and my friends, my associates, my affiliates, not only in Chicago and the United States, but all over the world, we experience. And some of them were a very good experience, some of them were very sad. And we hope that the new year, 2026, will be more transparent for a lot of people we deal with, very successful for everybody, and healthy and peaceful. So anyway, I'm going to try to do this in the segments, as I said, the best as I can. I'm not no actor. I'm just ordinary person trying to do my thing and help everybody to understand their life a little bit better. Sometimes we want to hear from others. Sometimes we want to see it on the videos I'm composing right now, and I prepared some posters right here that I'm going to use them as a reference to kind of refresh my mind and on the things that I want to discuss with you guys. Well, as I introduce myself, my name is Jerry, and Watchdog Group Corporation is my legal corporation, state and federal recognized. And I am a disabled person. I'm 67. I became disabled 15 years ago. I have quite a bit of experience in life. Well, I lived for quite a while already, so I obviously have the experience. Some good, some bad. Some of it I learned from it, some of them I haven't. And I hope I will improve before I'm no longer here among you guys. But anyway, folks, let me get into maybe not so organized, but I'm going to try to prepare a little script over here, kind of guidance, so I can tell you what's happening. Okay, I was engaged quite a bit in 2025 in a lot of concerns that I'm going to address. Okay, this is the first segment. And the first segment will be about local, state, and federal government here in Chicago, in our state of Illinois. What happened in here last year, and will continue through 26, is this. A lot of residents, my neighbors, came to me and asked me, said, Jerry, why don't you represent us and go on our behalf and ask a question, what's going on with our local government? What's going on with our alderman's office? How come we're not getting the city services that we're supposed to get? What's going on with our police department? This kind of questions have been raised every day. And I try to get the answer for the people who authorize me to speak on their behalf. You know, and what I run into, some occasions, I run into this. I run into this. Closed doors by 23rd Ward particularly. That's one example. I was standing outside numerous times in the freezing rain with the noise by the flying airplanes over my head, buses pulling up right next to this office, and they wanted me to talk to them on intercom because they don't want to hear no truth. They don't want to let me in the office. That's how sick these people are. Where they have somebody else already in that office and talking to that person, but they won't let me in. I tell you some incident that happened on 23rd Ward. Well, a couple of them at least. I went to one of the constituents of 23rd Ward to ask about the windows problems that this guy had. They're supposed to be replaced because they were broken and leaking gas. They were broken because of the vibration of the train and airplanes flying over. And the city did initiate a program that will help some residents. So the city did replace the windows. But then the windows were defected. So they have to put the residents back on the list to get this corrected. So to make a long story short, I go with this person who doesn't speak English, senior citizen. I go in the front of this office, 23rd Ward on 63rd Street. And I try to go inside and with him and just ask a simple question. What's going on? What's the status about the windows? Well, that's what I get. Doors closed, no entries. Somebody else inside that office, no other constituents, yes. But because me, Watchdog Group Corporation, was with that person, they would not allow me inside there. Anyway, so I step away. I walk away from the view of these people, and the constituent, the person, senior citizen who didn't speak English, was allowed to enter the office when the people from inside, the employees, see me leaving. All right, so the employees of the 23rd Ward got the translator on the phone to help this guy to understand what's happening, this and that. They tried to manipulate him. And anyway, how do I know? Well, I know because I talked to him later on and he told me. So anyway, so he got inside the office. He asked questions regarding the windows and so on and so forth. And he got an answer. We will contact you. We will let you know. Guy left. He left next morning. Some of the employees, somebody from the 23rd Ward called his daughter, does not live in the jurisdiction of 23rd Ward, but however, because she was the daughter of the guy who did live in the 23rd Ward, they call her and they tell her this. Now watch it and brace yourself. Listen to this. They basically threaten through the daughter, the father, threatened the father, that if he shows up, these are the exact words, if he shows up with me, Jerry, or Watchdog Group Corporation, anybody represent my corporation, one more time at 23rd Ward's office and ask question about the windows, he's not only going to prolong the process of getting these problems corrected, but he might never get this issue resolved. This is sick, disgraceful. So see, that's what I'm sorry, I'm raising my voice a little bit, but that's the kind of issues I'm sure you guys going through on a daily basis. That's only one of them. If you want to know any more, you can contact me at 464-204-8278.